FFXII. Part-time gaming. PT RPG. Is there anything PT? No. Hello. Let's continue on. With just banned Suyu and apparently her master, or previous master, thought she became a spy for the Empire. Oh, tell me what parking her as well. Yes. Yes. Takoyaki. Ah, yeah. While you were out searching for Jakuya, we received word from our shinobi allies an Imperial airship had been sighted over Doman soil. Our visitors' objective remains unclear. It may be another attempt to recover a yacht or a invasion. Either way, the craft reportedly advances at speed. It appears bound to clash from Plymouth. I mean to go there and ascertain their intent. If we ride out in force, it will only end one way. So we should keep our numbers smooth. Diggity, PC, and I can't. Not. Yes, my lord. No. Alize and I can play our part as well. We will not stand idly by while a common foe threatens the land of our friends and allies. We will be glad of the help. You are acquainted with Hakuro, I believe? Then I bid you seek him out and assist him in making important the offer. When the people see an Imperial airship, they are liable to panic. I would have you reassure them, and should come to aid in their evacuation. Very well. We shall depart at once. Do take care. What of me, my lord? The Empire may well be after Yossi. You are to remain here and guard her until I return. As you wish. Pray stay close to PT and Yugiri. Guard duty. Not a breath of protest. Now I'm seeing it's all. To Castrum Fluminus. Let us find out what the Empire's game is. We have to go the long way. Go. That's fine. You're kind of hungry for Ah, bird. Lucky bird that can fly over the top. Damn it. I forgot. Lucky bloody bird. Yeah. That can't get him come to tea. Oh dear, it's nice to hear about gay tigers. Rainbow. Rainbow time. Don't just... Oh no. I can't multitask. Well, What in the slogan? Oh no. Hey, what? What the bugger is that? Looks like an elite. Right, no. Avoid! They're more doing a, thingy. Mercantile docks over in the corner. Ah! Holy shit, how many elites are around here? Oh, okay, there. Yeah. I've gone the wrong bloody way. Goes in the wrong bloody way. Oh, fine. Never mind. Okay. Oh, this isn't doing good. Ah! Oh, bugger. Right, no, come on. Verb. Verb. Right. Blue. Swim! Swim! Though your life depends on it. Was it mine? Ah! Really quiet on my end. FFXIV. Ha 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 ha. Adversity. Dang it! Why'd you have to be up on that day? Stop grinding the rock, damn it, get up! I like the rock so much. I love it. What's up, Ken? The area is secure. Whatever our visitor's purpose, they plainly believe they can achieve it alone. Huh. A craft should come into view any moment. Let us await them inside the castle. What was that? What was that point? Not then. Blum bum bada bum blum bum bada bum 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 bum. It looks like I don't want to say, but I suppose my YouTube channel's on not for kids, so yeah, shouldn't be. They're being shot down.
Smoke
smoking.
Thoughts, Yugiri?
In former times, such signals were used to announce the coming of an emissary of peace. In Doma, at least. But could that truly be their intent?
Shoot it down. Kill them all.
Who can say?
Kill them all!
Whatever they want, we cannot simply blast them out of the sky.
Ah.
Not when they were so gracious as to honor one of our cherished traditions. I would not have it said that we Dormans want for propriety. Necessary. We will meet them openly.
Oof.
I would welcome this student of Dorman history in person, whomsoever he or she may be.
What actually happened is they just opened up the weed and they're just sort of going, oh god. Did you open a window? Oh shit, boss is gonna kill us. What's all this crap? Oh, I feel really relaxed now.
As you wish, my lord. I shall arrange for a signal of our own to be fired in answer.
Oh no, I hit it. Boy. Oh god, it's Volker.
Well, that we should be received by the Lord of Dorma himself.
I don't like your tone.
I but afford an emissary of peace the courtesy he is due. Welcome to Dorma, my lord.
Ah, where are my manners? I am Asahi Sus Brutus, ambassador plenipotentiary of Garlemald.
He is heir to the Naiuri clan, and Yotsu's stepbrother.
Oh god, hide her.
It seems I need not introduce myself, not in the presence of the famed Yugiri Mistwalker. Your skills as a shinobi are known far and wide, my lady. It is true, the former acting viceroy is my sister, yet bonds of kinship aside, we have precious little in common. As will soon become plain, I come not to sow strife, but to end it.
Really?
I am of the Populares, a collective which represents the interests of the common man. Long have we labored to bring about reform to the Empire's provincial policy. Happily for us, our master acknowledges the need for change. Indeed, His Radiance, Emperor Varys Zos Galvus, personally sanctioned this mission, granting me the authority to speak with his voice. To negotiate peace with Dorma.
Again, your tone is so sarcastic I can't take you seriously. Oh, well, isn't that
then,
wonderful?
We have much to discuss. Will you accompany me to my hall?
Gladly, my lord.
I mean, the whole plan is bizarre, but yeah. We shall escort our guests across the river to the enclave. You could go on ahead to the user command, the manor docks, and see that the ferries are ready. Hold on. I'll have a conversation with each other. Swan box was on here. Yeah, there it is. Well, they're not looking, I'll break their engines. Go away, there's nothing there now. There we go. Here we go. Woo! Dirty. Vilket björkeri att the McAntony got. I mean, I'm going for a swim soon. Sploosh! Oh wow, you can dunk. I didn't know that. Sweet! Stuff on the ground. This will save me time. Oh no, I lost it. Last one. Block. Oh, boy. Just in case. Lord Hien and I will accompany the Imperial delegation on the first ferry. When you are ready, speak with the boatman and join us on the other side. So, oh. All free to travel. Yay! So happy. I swear I look bigger in these pictures. It's alright, maybe it's a white. I think when I was younger I had the Alice in Wonderland syndrome. Yes, that is a bit. It means that when you look at things, they can look smaller than they're supposed to. I'll just stop some fun around here and grab everything. Holy heck! Is it big in there? They have done a good bit of work here. Cool. I think you can actually, use a mountain here. This is the only territory where you can do that. So, pub zone. Now I can run anywhere. Okay. Look, all the bloody feathers and the bloody feather thing. I didn't think of where I was going. There's one of the now, we'll dramatize that over. On there. All the way over to the side. Akuro! Oh, that's all. Well, you have tuned yourself to Wally for a charge in the domain. The One River is now accessible as a destination. Oh, okay. Neat. It's good to know. Wrestling will be sure. trying to admit off Jack's old ways with and stuff like that. Which is reclamation. Oh yeah. There you are, Beast. So first things first, what do you feel the enclave? I must say, I'm quite proud of what my countrymen have accomplished in the time. We even have an E-Fright now, courtesy of Vane Shishu. Be sure and attune to it, would you? Once it has the Warrior of Light's seal of approval, people might actually start using the thing. Okay. But on to the matter at hand. The ambassador and his retinue are at my hall, taking their ease ahead of negotiations. I want you there when the talking starts. It will serve to send a message to the Empire that Eorzea and Doma stand united. I'm not normally one for hollow posturing, but in this game of nations, such gestures carry weight. Oh, and should you feel uneasy about speaking for the Silence, Alphen and Elsa will also be there. Sweet! You need only eat, drink, not in person. There you go. I'll be there. Is that Dom? Trust this guy for some reason. When you are ready, come and join me at my humble abode, the Kiankan. The Gasm Museum. Actually, if I remember correctly, this is really quick, which is good. Not so bad. Mainly good. Kiankan. Lord Yen is expecting you. May I show you it? Yes. Dee-der-dee-der-doo. Wait, why do the girls have to be on their knees? And yet the guys are just flexing like pelvises.
On behalf of my delegation, I offer you my humblest thanks. Never did I imagine that I would meet the gallant and noble Lord of Doma himself, nor be welcomed into his magnificent hall.
You'll forgive me if we forgo the pleasantries. You say you are come to negotiate peace. Unless I am mistaken, such negotiations are typically conducted between sovereign nations. I was not aware that the Emperor had recognized Doma's sovereignty.
His Radiance has yet to do so, that much is true. Know, however, that he has expressed willingness to cede Doma to her ancestral masters and treat with her as a friend. Since the days of Emperor Solus, the Empire has aggressively expanded its territory. While you may not agree with our founding father's policy of expansion, I believe there is room for discussion on the matter of his lifelong goal, to rid the world of icons. Icons are a blight upon this star. They cannot be suffered to exist. This you know as well as we. In his wisdom, Emperor Varus wishes to explore the possibility of an alliance to combat this common threat.
Bizarre, because by now you should know that this all happened because of the actions of the Empire. Accidentally or not.
On the condition that Doma renounces summoning and pledges to police the Korgians' practice of it, his Radiance would extend the hand of friendship.
Ah, they're making an excuse.
Doma has never shown any appetite for summoning, and it should go without saying that we will address any threat to our people, icon or otherwise. With regard to the Korjin, I must stress that they only resorted to summoning under extreme provocation.
Most do.
When the Ruby Sea was at peace and their sacred relics safe, they looked not to their kami for protection. Yet even now there are certain parties who would destabilize the region with ill-conceived military forays. Unless they alter their course, we cannot hope to be rid of icons.
Quite. I can but apologize. In seeking to eliminate icons, the Empire creates them. 'Tis an irony among ironies, one with which the people of Eorzea are well acquainted, I am told.
Indeed. Many summonings are the result of persecution, the weak being oppression.
A tragic state of affairs. If we are to put an end to summoning once and for all, it shall not be through might, but harmony. Yet we continue to repeat our mistakes, oblivious to the lessons of history.
Oh, I don't think it's oblivion that's the problem.
My comrades and I would change all that. We, Populares, have campaigned long and hard for a shift in Imperial policy. And at last, the Emperor has seen fit to lend us an ear. Alas, there is a faction within Garlemald that would obstruct our every attempt at reform. A collection of pure-blooded Garleans who seek to consolidate their own supremacy. The Optimates.
I'm sorry, did you just call them Optimatoes?
Lest you wonder, theirs was the hand that loosed our forces on the Confederacy. 'Twas a regrettable incident, one that flies in the face of everything we believe. And I swear to do all in my power to prevent a reoccurrence.
That would be most welcome. But if I may speak plain, if the Empire itself is not of one mind, how can we be certain that any peace we negotiate will be honored?
I cannot blame you for doubting us. Indeed, I should find it strange if you did not. And so, in the name of building trust, I would like to make a proposal. A prisoner exchange. Under Garlean rule, no few Dormans were conscripted into the Imperial army. We would repatriate them in return for those of ours you captured in the recent conflict.
Sounds reasonable. Until...
Naturally, any exchange would include the acting viceroy.
She died.
Yotsu? What makes you think we have her?
Forgive me, my lord. Was it not your wish to speak plain? Let us not play games. I desire only to work to our mutual benefit. The Optimates tried and failed to take my sister by force. I would succeed by peaceable means, thereby strengthening my party's hand.
It
would be a lie to say I would not also be glad of my sister's safe return.
Because it's all but admitted that he was responsible for the attack on the Confederacy. How? Well, you see, he said that it was another faction wanting to harm them. But why would that faction tell him anything about their work if they want to hamper them?
A fellow plain speaker. How refreshing. Very well. Your proposal has merit, but I will need time to consider it.
And that's what you should always do in negotiations. One of you should always stall. Always.
Of course, my lord. May we remain in Dorma until you have come to a decision?
You shall be our honored guests.
If anyone tries to
Yugiri,
sort of offer you something,
I leave
that
the
you have to do
ambassador and his
immediately.
retinue in your care. See that they are well looked after.
Very well. I shall make sure they have hot coals under their feet.
You have our gratitude, Lord Hien. We shall look forward to your answer.
I don't know why, I just fucking hate the way he talks. I show full gratitude for everything you have done for me so far. What a wonderful meeting we have had. Thank you for your time, sir. I will enjoy our next meeting. If you say anything like that again, I'll slap you. But I am just being polite. Am I not? Well, that was unexpected. You can say that again. Still don't quite know what to make of it all. But on the surface, a prisoner exchange does seem a good way to begin. Question is, can they be trusted? They have not to gain by divulging the details of their internal divisions. As it stands, we have no reason to doubt them. That's suspicious for me, though. They only spoke of two, and there were only that one and the other one, the Automates, which doesn't even sound like an actual faction. But the ambassador's mention of Yotsubu left me ill at ease. It made his grand talk of peace seem uncannily like a lengthy preamble. Do you think this might be a rather ruse to facilitate her retrieval? Perhaps, though I cannot fathom why they would go to such lengths. Yotsuyu may have been the acting viceroy, but she's not Gallian. Nor even Ivan. The value must presume in Ivan what she knows. Which brings us to the little matter of her memory loss. In her present condition, she would not yield any word by intelligence, nor is she worth much as a bargain piece. Alphino, you are well acquainted with the Empire's methods. I would have your thoughts on this matter. My knowledge is at your disposal, Lord Yen. While the ambassador's proposal is appealing in principle, it would be remiss of us not to give it due scrutiny. Indeed, though it seems to me I have little choice but to accept it regardless. So many of our brothers and sisters languish in imperial camps. I cannot well turn my back on a chance to secure their repatriation. Only the Kami know when I will be afforded another. Shall we continue? Shall we excuse these two? I fear what follows will bore them to tears. Yes, it will. Just about to show myself innocent, happened. Come on, PT, let's leave Alphino to dispense his copious knowledge. I want knowledge. I want knowledge. The samurai still saw being made to watch at Sakazuki. Go on and keep Alze company. We are safe enough for now. To wake up again. Shouldn't be long, shouldn't be long, shouldn't be long, shouldn't be long. Just to relax at last. I know when I'm out of my death, PC. No weapons are drawn, negotiations, no less a battle. And the stakes can be every bit of time. One misplaced word and people could die. Take someone with a cool head, not with a face or So, left with the external question. What to do while they battle on? I'm sure there's something to do. Oh no, he's going to attack us. No, he's attacking us in a different way. Alright, for one's better suggestion, what say you to a brief tour of the new liberated Doma? I'd be interested to hear how the people are faring in their own words, and it's not as if we'll be missed here, will we? PT, a moment if you would. Ah, you agree on Sahi, was it? You have some business with PT? Business? No. Pleasure, my lady. I merely wish to exchange a few words with the famed slayer of gods and champion of Eorzea. It is truly an honor. Oh my god, I want to bash your skull into a wall! Such heartfelt admiration. One could almost forget that you're an envoy of the Empire. Oh, is that so strange? We have stood on opposing sides in the past, but I see no contradiction in lauding the man who would do battle with our common enemy. And lest you forget, this is my homeland. It would be remiss of me not to at least thank him for containing the threat posted by the Lorkian deliberates over my proposal. And I would take this time to see the land I once called home. Though Lady Yugiri is certain to be a jovial escort, the excursions would be all the more enjoyable for your company. And safer besides. I'm kind of hamming it up, but dear God, the way that they made him talk is fucking horrible. The ambassador has the right of it. He is not likely to come to harm with you at his side. Will you join us? Quite sure it'll be safe with you three. No. Oh, come now, P.T. There's nothing else for us to do until Lord Dennis reached his decision. I don't know at this moment discussing how best to learn more about the current state of Doma. It is settled then. The four of us shall make a brief excursion through Yorkshire. Might we start at the town of Merton? I would see what has become of Doma Castle. Very well, you'll follow me. Pause. Oh god, it hurts to even talk like him. It really hurts. I mean, most people probably find it's a fine voice. You know, be more annoyed at like the screeching voice of some of the Lalafell in the first expansion. But it's just the fucking tone. Oh, punch him. Oh god! Right, that's the face. I was glad to know I was at the wrong bloody docks. No, that's what they were holding them. You guys alright? He's not cut you down, has he? Oh god. Come, Chocobo! Last as your little legs can carry you! Whee! Yes, indeed. I don't think I've got any other bodies, so it's just whatever is that. Very nice how we keep seeing the tiger that came to tea. Sounds so disingenuous all the time, that kid. Maybe for a reason, maybe not. We'll find out, won't we? No, just like first time I heard it, was like, I just hate it the way he talks. It's just so awful. I think it's intentional, though. You know, it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a trigger, but how did you get over there? Teleport. Why do none of you teleport? Nay, can this truly be Munson? Home to the cream of Doma's samurai. I had heard the Yotsuyu intended to send some few of our automata here, only by way of warning. It should not have come to this. Indeed, her savagery served only to incense the people and spur them to rise up in protest. It was folly to think such methods of governance could ever prove effective. The sooner we can begin to make amends for this senseless destruction, the better. Securing supplies and supporting part of the reconstruction effort should not be difficult. Once our nations are formally at peace, of course. Yes, of course. If you would have a better view of what remains of the castle, we must proceed through the ruins. Let him get stuck by a train. No, we're not allowed to do that. Oh, what a shame. What's WPB? It's in the train. Oh boy, look what happened in the train. It is a travesty. A travesty. I remember the keep being so beautiful. In the light of the setting sun, one would swear it was aflame. It is indeed a doleful spectacle. Mayhap we will rebuild it one day, when we have finished helping our people to rebuild their lives. Spoken like a true popularis. The needs of the people must of course come first. Speaking of whom, would you be opposed to my seeing how they live first out? The village of the mines was a short journey from here, if I'm not mistaken. By river, yes. If you follow me, I will ready our boat. Gonzalez, how do you talk with him? You walk along with him. I just poof to the spot he wants to go to. No. What? Oh, God. And she agreed to this crap. Stupid. Splat! Oh, wow, the rough. Screams. Huh? Oh no! I'm gonna help Arcee now. Oh dear. Do we have to? Do we actually have to? Can I just like watch him die? Never the first time. I'm ready to cast off. I don't remember this bit. Oh.
Get back! I'm warning you!
Oh dear.
Someone's in trouble.
How much did you pay him for that? Hmm? Oh look, it's the red codgin. Isn't that interesting?
Are you all right?
I
Get up, Isa, it's fine. Why do you not get your bow with you?
What do they want with you?
Yuki!
Huh?
And you lot too!
Oh yeah, he has a crush on Yugiri.
I don't know, we were returning from the Enclave when they came at us.
For what? Booga 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 booga.
It seems
Yeah.
they won't go quietly.
They normally talk as well.
And neither will we.
They normally communicate properly. They were speaking before. What's wrong with them? Let's just kill them all, I guess. They're all dumb. Dumb, 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 dumb. Go on, Asahi. Kill them all. Oh.
It is nothing.
Oh, crap.
Leave this to me.
Oh, god damn it.
An opening.
Three witches. Yeah.
The art of my forebears.
Well, that was fun. The fact that they specifically attacked the children makes me question.
That seems to be the last of them. You have nothing to fear, child. You are safe now.
Thank you, sir.
glad she's safe, but I still don't trust him.
You saved us again.
He does.
Thank you. If you're ever passing by our village, look us up. You'll always be welcome.
Thank goodness we arrived when we did.
Indeed. But what could have prompted the Red Kojin to stray so far from the Ruby Sea?
Indeed.
I presume these are the sellswords hired by Yotsu.
Well, they wouldn't be interested anymore. She cast them off.
If so, the answer is simple. Desperation. Bereft of imperial employment, they seek other means to line their coin purses. Another sad legacy of the Empire's mismanagement.
Foolish answer. Only a fool would fall for it.
The Empire to which you have sworn allegiance.
Must you always be so pointed? If we are to bring about lasting change, we must look beyond narrow allegiances.
There he goes again.
You have every right to doubt me. But in time, I hope you will come to see that we share a common goal.
If it's your death, then yes.
You and yours have fought fiercely to change the Empire from without. But if we are to end the cycle of conflict, the Empire must change from within. Am I wrong? I knew you would understand. You have witnessed such change firsthand, after all, during your time in Ishgard.
Yes, and I saw how painful it was. You seem to think you can make it happen with a snap of a finger. Oh, purport to believe that. And also, how do you have such well, I'm sorry, but they're part of a faction that the government don't like. How is he getting reports about stuff like that? I mean, in their government, which is pretty much a military one, they wouldn't have any reasons to give it to them either. Dear me. I had hoped to convey my views on our nation's shared hopes under more peaceable circumstances. Yet this regrettable little interlude did afford me a chance to see the famed hero of Laosia in action, and few Imperial soldiers can say that. And lives to tell the tale, I suppose. At least few, yeah. Asami was not his family attention for one day. Good, I can stop talking. Well, after that little ordeal, I believe it may be time for us to return to the Enclave. Return, Lord? Return, Lord? What am I? Seems so eager to observe the villagers going about their daily lives. To be frank, I still am. But I rather doubt the good people of Namai would take kindly to the sight of a man in imperial uniform with blood still dripping from his blade. Even in your company, my presence would only prove a distraction. You didn't clean your blade after killing? Are you a fucking savage? Fret not, however. Thanks to the three of you, I have seen a great deal more than I otherwise would. And with any luck, Lord Yen has finished considering my proposal by the time we return. I know, Where's Yugiri? Mega down box. Oh, come on! If only I could fly. Skim the water around if you probably this, huh? No. Damn. I mean, technically there's a mend on that. I think it takes a lot of weight to use it properly. I'll get all that crap done later. Wait. Yes. The Dominant Enclave. I could have just teleported. Duh. Why did they just let me teleport there? Why did I have to do that first? Could have teleported to the Enclave. Okay. I think I remember. Oh, god damn it, Alice. It looked like I was going to talk to you. I didn't see the sincerity in his eyes, and I saw his eyes. Thank you again for agreeing to join me. If not for your aid, the Kojin will have overwhelmed us. Pray go on ahead, Lord Kien is waiting for you. I will remain without and keep watch over our guest. Well, you best not keep him waiting. You expected that, and for your head. Alright, yeah. I'm gonna go get a drink. Oh! Even though later I'm gonna be sat here for flipping ages waiting for something. Welcome back, my friends. Yugiri tells me you accompanied her and Asahi on a tour of Yangsha. I had hoped you might take the opportunity to recover from your exertions at Sakazuki. But I gather your time was well spent. Until the ambassador affords Yugiri a chance to make a full report, however, I must rely on you to supply details, so please tell us how it all unfolded. You know much of the Red Kojin at the moment. The Red Kojin? Here? Have there been any other such incidents since the liberation? Not that I'm aware of. If they are planning on some new venture here in Yangsha, we will need to increase patrols. In any event, I am indebted to you for fighting Kwong. But tell me, don't be honest. Was Asahi truly the first to leap to the opposite side? He was. I was quick to doubt him when we first met, but his desire to save them seemed quite genuine. It's possible he truly believes what he's saying. In the time I've known you, you have always been an excellent judge of character. What do you make of the ambassador? I honestly feel like some about me that just and the question of what his true intention may be remains. Regardless of his aim, I am resigned to play his game. For now, at least. Well, the swearing summoning should be simple enough, considering you never dabbled in the first place. Which just leaves a somewhat thorny question of how to release the red gudgeon. It was with that very question in mind I sought Alphinaud's counsel. Thanks to his knowledge of the icons and the rituals used to invoke them, I believe we've identified a workable solution. As you will recall, Susanoo was summoned forth using the power of relics locked away in Gudgeon's treasure vault on the Isle of Zeki. Though said relics remain there to this day, it is all but certain the act of summoning exhausted their stores of ether, making them subsequent summonings impossible. Assuming that is the case, preventing the plan of return rests on denying the Red Gudgeon the means to amass new stores of ether. Either they are acquisition of crystals, or the relics they are wanted to collect. For this, I plan to enlist the aid of our friends the Blue Gudgeon. Since Doma's liberation, we have forged closer bonds with Bunchin and his people. With their support, I am quite confident we can keep the Red from obtaining what they require to call upon this Susanoo and one of the prisons. They will be exchanged as agreed, and I will give full credit to Asahi for the success of the transaction. If there is aught we can do to help the Populares gain favor, I mean to see it done. Yugi? Yoshi. But first, I have some unfinished business to attend. Would you all come with me? Oof. Yes, of course. What manner of business? A past mistake, which I would see put right. One which has weighed heavy on my mind. I'm sort of groggy, even though I'm not tired. Just sort of watching it go. Oh, this bit here.
I had her brought here in secret while the three of you kept our guest company. The world has not been kind to you, it is true. But that does not excuse your sins. You should be at the bottom of the river.
Wow. Harsh. Probably true.
Yet here you are, the living, breathing proof of my failure. A failure for which I would now make amends.
What did I do? I don't remember. Was it really so terrible? Tell me, please. What did I do?
You speak of sins, my lord. But at whose feet do those sins lie? With the soldiers who committed the crimes, or those who commanded them to do so? With both, I would say. For all have a conscience, and all must choose. But with no memory of who she is, or what she has done, what sin remains to be cleansed?
You ask that I show mercy.
I ask why the heavens saw fit to deny me my rest. Why Yotsuyu was spared not only death, but the bitter memories of her life.
You truly think it the will of the Kami?
Spared on fate.
If so, her life is not mine to take. It is yours to safeguard. Come the hour of the exchange, if her memories have not returned, she may remain here in Doma to live out her days as Tsuyu. But if they do, the Garleans shall have their viceroy. Though the people will protest, they will come to accept my decision when they have been reunited with their loved ones.
Thank you, my lord.
Now then, I believe we have kept our guest waiting long enough. Did Gosetsu not seem strange to you? His sympathy for Yotsuyu, pardon. I know his powers of endurance only too well, but after all he has suffered, even he should not be on his feet. He puts on a brave face for our sakes, but it would not surprise me if he lacked the strength to raise his blade.
Come to think of it, that did
Though I
happen
suppose
earlier.
if he and Yotsuyu are to enjoy a life of peace and quiet, he will have little use for it. It falls to us to shape that future, one in which he need never again set foot on the battlefield.
Guilty Tonskins. I'd rather have more money than more experience, to be honest. Ken? What we got here? We got fending, maiming, striking, booker. Oh. Sorry. Xian Speed. With Yotsuyu safely processed with care, all that remains is to answer Osayu's proposal. I realize other matters demand your attention, but I would ask that you stay a while longer to see this business through. Records of a news on.
My apologies. Our deliberations took longer than expected.
Think nothing of it. The time afforded me the opportunity to go on a rather rousing excursion through Yansha. You have reached a decision, then?
We are willing to cooperate with you in combating the Icon threat, and also in the exchange of prisoners. Assuming you accept our conditions, of course. As you know, your sister is in our care. Due to certain complications, however, we are hesitant to release her into your custody.
Complications?
She was inside Doma Castle when it collapsed. Though she survived, she remembers nothing of her past life, not even her name. To clarify, she is in our care not as a prisoner, but as a vulnerable citizen of Doma.
Are you saying you refuse to release her?
I'm saying that this isn't Yotsuyu.
Not at all. If her memory returns before the appointed hour.
And if not, what exactly? You will accommodate her here in Doma?
Well, I sincerely doubt she will be of any great strategic value to the Empire. She spends her days daydreaming of Dango.
Dango? How dreadful.
What? Dango's dreadful? Oh, it's kind of nice, like, sugared bread in it.
Very well. In light of our recent misstep in Sakazuki, it seems only fair that I show you the same understanding you have shown us. Though I do have one small request. Regardless of Yotsuyu's value to the Empire, she is yet my sister. Before I leave, might you permit me to speak with her in private?
Of course. Perhaps you could even bring her a plate of dango. She would be most pleased. Yugiri will see you to her chambers.
No, she'll still be watching. Interesting. Very interesting. The way he bowed was different. Forgive me, my lord. Has he not been gone over long? Perhaps I should... Calm yourself, Kosetsu. I understand your concern, but we have to wait. He deserves that much. I am sorry to have kept you all waiting. Thank you for your understanding. Long did I dream of this moment, but never did I imagine it would be so joyous. A part of me hoped your stories of her condition were just that. But alas, as you said. So, do you remember anything of this man? Anything at all? No. I am a stranger to her. That much was clear to me from the start. Now, if you will excuse me, my superiors are long overdue a report. They will be elated to hear of our agreement. Of that I have no doubt. As for the exchange itself, once I have obtained the relevant permissions, I will arrange for your people to be relieved of their various duties and sent here to Yangsha. This will take time, of course. Of course. You may rest assured that our soldiers will be well cared for until your return. We will also begin taking steps to better counter the threat of invasion thereafter. Before you take your leave, there is one other thing. I am But I am informed it was you who took the lead in rescuing Lawrence from a band of Kojin sellswords. I have not yet had the time to thank you properly. Please, there is no need to thank me. I only did what anyone would do under the circumstances. Fortunately, I was in good company at the time. The blight of Red Kojin is of the Empire's making. Were it not for our transgressions, those children would not have needed saving. Why were they attacking the children when we got there? The people of Doma have suffered enough, my lord, and I promise to do all in my power to spare them further pain. Be it at the hands of the Kojin, or indeed the Empire. I pray the Empire will see things as you do. May yet be hope for us all. Until we meet again. Go Sensu, as before I leave your to use. I invite the rest of you to join me on site. Let's treat Asahi to a proper battle. Time to placate the bastard. Might as well let him think he's in control. The ambassador's airship wait to catch you plumes. Let us be off. Meow. Oh, just flicks you over there. Cool. Saves time. Might fall into the sea unless someone's done a few repairs.
I wish you a safe journey.
This has been a most enjoyable visit. I look forward to our next meeting. Maxima, would you take the others and see that all is ready for our departure?
There.
I simply cannot leave without first giving thanks to the Warrior of Light for accompanying me through Yansha.
This is why I didn't trust him. Huh? And the crazy boy switches.
Mark me, savior of the savages. There will be a reckoning.
Oh, there will be. There definitely will be.
You've nowhere left to run, traitor!
Ignorant savages! Killing us will avail you naught. For every Imperial you cut down, 1,000 more will come. Abandon this foolish endeavor and surrender. You may yet serve our righteous cause.
How dare you speak of righteousness? You who forsook kith and kin to serve conquerors! Be glad I grant you this mercy.
One shot. From a man people consider a tactical genius.
What in the...
Never trains his blade, he just has the best equipment.
Reinforcements? No, just one! Cut him down!
Fools. Never do a frontal assault on someone, you always circle them. Oh my god, he's so cool! Ah! Look, we'll attack a gunblade. These are powered by cerulean bullets. Ooh, a weave sword.
Thank you, sir.
Oh.
This one is promising. Who remains to offer us resistance?
A host of rebels led by Lord Cayenne hold the enclave across the river.
Lord Cayenne.
The king of the former king of Dorma, sir. They say he is one of the greatest swordsmen alive.
Is that what they say?
Then I'll just use me bulky armour and me awesome weaponry. Basically, he breaks all the swords he uses. Which...
Surely you jest. That was Xenosier Galvus, legatus of the 12th, the Crown Bloody Prince. I heard he was strong, but that was frightening.
He actually wasn't Crown Prince at that time.
That was Lord Xenos.
They were still like fighting, so that's a bit weird. Because they attacked, they tried to rebel during the sort of period of succession.
Everything you are, your power, even your face, it vexes me.
I mean, that might be because you can't see much over the hair in your face.
Go on. Lash out like the beast you are at an emissary and jeopardize the newfound peace between Dorma and the Empire.
I'm actually amazed that they don't see him jutting at me. But, you know, people are people. Sometimes don't give a fuck.
My lord was destined to lead us unto a glorious new age. Your light is nothing to his radiance.
You are gesticulating so fucking much, and yet none of them notice. You seen that?
I will cherish this moment, lock it away within my heart, until the day we meet again.
Good. Can't wait for the time that you've got all those needles stuck in your chest. I will not have laid a finger on you. Ah. Yeah. Yeah, the guy's full of shit.
You look troubled, my friend. Was it something he said?
Yeah, pretty much everything. He's full of shit and wants to masturbate over Xenos' dead body. Well, what else? Thinks he's still alive for some bloody reason.
Of all the memories to witness.
What, him jizzing over some
I
dude
had my
who's
doubts
a
about
fucking
him, but
dumbbell?
I would never have guessed he was a disciple of Xenos. My lord.
How?
Calm yourself,
you have such
Yugiri.
a fucking
I
confidence the
set
whole
no
time.
store by him or his enlightened brethren. But if by treating with them there is even the faintest hope, we might secure the return of our conscripted brothers and sisters, I must play this game. After the way I risked their lives in the rebellion, I owe them that much.
My lord, you bear no blame for their fate.
If not blame, then responsibility. They were prisoners, and still I chose to fight, knowing they could be executed in retaliation. But now we have a chance to bring them home. If it means bargaining with a monster, so be it.
My lord.
Besides, I think he likes me, which is more than some can say.
At least he's having a laugh out of it. Oh, someone doesn't like me. Makes no sense. Why would you bother keeping up pretense for so long? Only to drop it right before the very end. Because it's to one person, like conversation. Perhaps he no longer thought it necessary, having secured Doma's cooperation in the prisoner exchange. If he truly is a disciple of Xenos, it is possible emotion simply got the better of him. The remaining power of the man who slew his lord will have taken its toll. Whatever the explanation, now is not the time for hasty reprisals. We shall proceed as planned. The Red Coaching must be placed under surveillance, and the Gallium prisons made ready for the exchange. But you need not concern yourself with the details. Leave the affairs of Doma to us. When the hour of exchange draws near, we will call for you. Either to defend Doma, or to help usher in a lasting peace. I had thought we might use the time to return to Eorzea, but given the volatility of the situation, it may happily be best if we remain in Kugani. Agreed. Queen Yotsu's amnesia and Asahi's dubious agenda, I'd say we have ample reason to remain in the neighbourhood. If anything should happen, anything at all, you must send for us at once. Oh, I will. On that you have my word. Shining a path through this sea of troubles promises to be difficult to come. I am not so proud as to attempt to defeat alone. Kugane, Tara and the others must know what transpired here. And ask you how much of the 10 million gil you're going to pay back. I mean, what the hell? So I think all I've got left is spoilers. Then again, most of mine are probably why no one watches. Why would you watch a game you've already seen played and get upset when I talk about what's happening? An explanation! Not spoilers if everyone knows what's going on. Well, it's still offensive to anyone who's popular and who's never seen it before. 100%. That was the funny one then, actually, because someone had said to us in a free company before, I thought we were banned from talking. And I said, no, only about spoilers. And someone went, no, you can't talk about spoilers! Like, that's what I said. And then asked if they could, help, if someone could help them with a raid. And it was like, that's technically spoilers as well. No spoilers, can someone help me with Pandemonium? My, it seems you're in quite the predicament. Well, should we receive any urgent missives from Doma, rest assured you were the first to know it. Yes, of course. We're discussing ideas to replenish our coffers. But I suppose that all can wait if any urgent news should come through the office. I wish to apologise to Tarua. It was reckless of me to make such a purchase without first consulting you. You may be certain, however, that I need to reimburse the Silence. If it means drawing upon my personal funds. That's very thoughtful of you, but I'm sure it won't come to that. It's 10 million gil! If Saravant's business proposition is as promising as it sounds, Beatty should have no difficulty wiping the red from our ledger. Oh dear God, what? I have to do it on my own? Well, forgive me, P.T. It would seem I have unwittingly heaped my financial troubles upon you. I swear I will pay you back. Though I fear I will struggle to cobble together anything of monetary value. Knowledge I can gather in abundance. To start, I plan to investigate the divisions forming within the Empire. Mayhap Riol and his associates have heard something on the subject. Regardless, the more we know about the politics of Commonwealth, the better our chances of predicting the Imperial's next move, which might yield you an advantage on the day of the prisoner exchange. Knowing what we do over Saya's apparent resentment towards you, I cannot say what he hopes to gain from it. But if there is even the faintest chance that a lasting peace will be forged between Doma and the Empire, choice I will to try. What again have the right? Asahi may very well be a monster, but we must play this game. For now. Great. Yep. I mean, we're kind of having to deal with a monster here anyway. Monster! Which one though? Which one? Guess go offending? Might use that at some point. Just let. Preventing the prisoner exchange proved easier than I thought. Yes, my lord would be most pleased. Everything is going according to plan. Sadly, yes.
Can you truly remember nothing? Nothing at all?
Were we friends?
Yes. We were good friends, you and I. In fact, I've brought you a gift. I pray that one day soon, As you gaze into that mirror, you will remember the woman staring back at you.
Very ornate
It's
mirror.
so pretty. Who are you? Who are you?
And Agnes is appearing. Meanwhile, in the Temple of Doom headquarters. I'll keep saying that.
How are you feeling, my lord?
Fine, now leave me.
Yeah, that's not right. That's better. Except something's off. Alpha solar cycle. The new sun. I think Survive is pretty start of the song. Dosetsu and Tsuyu. Armor, scouting, aiming, healing, and casting. That one. I won't need it, but they're saying I need it, so. I mean, I can sell it and make a lot of money from it, so it's not too bad. Ah, PT, impeccable timing. We have just received a letter from Lord Yan. He writes that the Domans are coordinating their efforts with Blue Gudgeon to maintain a constant watch over the Red. By staying on the lookout for signs of crystal hoarding and the like, they mean to nip any summoning attempts in the bud, thereby satisfying the conditions for peace set down by the ambassador. For the Garleans' part, the Populares have sent word that a vessel bearing Doman conscripts will soon arrive in Yangsha. It would seem that the prisoner exchange is to proceed as planned. Lord Hien requests your presence, and I share his view that you should be on hand at this critical juncture. Avoid not a politician. According to the letter, Yotsu's memory has yet returned, so it looks like she'll be living for the rest of her days in Doma. Assuming the ambassador meets one of the agreement, of course. Before we get to that, however, I think it would be wise to assess her condition one last time. If the Domans have missed any change in her mental state, however slight, it would be better if Asahi weren't the one to spot it. Agreed. Let us make straight ways for the Enclave then. Lord Hien will be waiting. I trust you will cope with our absence, Satori. Don't worry about me, I'll be fine. Just be sure to come back safely. Why does she not keep her hat like that when she comes back? Kid, I want this Tataru to stay. Back to Yan. Aka baka daka. Wait, hang on. Well, no. I'm going to see if, travel to the bot. Dominant play. Hopefully it'll do it. Hopefully. Hopefully. If not, I'm be annoyed. Or rather upset. I don't know why we just send you to the hood dumb man enclave though. Makes so much more sense. Rather than, you take the boat, then you get there, and then you go all the way over there. Right. Oh good. Why don't I just let you do that then? Because we got a bow. Not yet as expected. Good. Good. So you ran away. Oh, right. Well. I see that it has reached you across the Ruby Sea. Thank you for coming so swiftly. Though I wrote at some length on the subject of thought coming in exchange, there was one other matter I neglected to mention. It concerns Gorsetsu. As you may have observed, he returned from his ordeal rather the worse for wear, and despite his best efforts to conceal his condition, or perhaps because of them, he recently collapsed. Oh, Shuko. Good God, is he alright? Confined to bed and grumbling without cease. When he has shown signs of recovery, he made me promise not to tell you lest you worry unduly, which was all very well when you weren't here. Now that you are, however, I think it high time you receive some visitors. Might you spare a moment? Yotsu has scarce left his side, and I imagine you are curious to see what has become of her as well. We will visit him at once, BT, LSA, shall we? Sure. I am a little concerned, okay? Bum.
Open wide now.
Please, Tsuyu. I'm not so frail that I cannot feed myself. I grow weary of the taste of gruel.
You don't like it? Can I fetch you something else?
Aye, wine. Or if that is not wholesome enough, I don't know. A sweet persimmon from Namai? I enjoyed them in my youth.
A persimmon?
Nay, pay me no mind. I am full. Besides, we have guests.
I hope we are not interrupting your meal. We had heard you were confined to bed and thought you might welcome some visitors.
Confined to... a gross exaggeration. A trifle drained from my exertions, perhaps, but with a little rest, I shall be fighting fit again in no time.
This one's too stubborn to die.
Take off your clothes.
Hey, what are we watching now?
Gorsetsu, is this how you've been spending your time?
My lady, I assure you, this is not...
Off with them. We need to wash you. You stink.
Oh, that makes more sense. God. Weird to see him get a bit of sponge bath.
What are all these...
As well.
A life of battle will leave its mark upon a man.
She remembers shooting him. Oh dear.
Is something wrong, Tsuyu?
It's nothing. I'm fine.
But leave me be, woman. I will not be fussed over like some newborn babe.
Yeah. They make a convincing pair, do they not? On first acquaintance, I would think if a doting grandsire had her a model grandchild. Aye. Indeed. Had someone told me a year ago that I would live to bear witness to such a scene, I would have declared them mad. That aside, I am relieved to see Gosetsu has lost none of his spirit. What a turn of events! I mean, for her to suddenly be watching over him. Couldn't make it up. Although I suppose Gosetsu is an old man. With the way he charges through life, it can be easy to forget. Aye, he has resisted decrepitude with the same defiance he showed the enemies of Doma. But no matter how damned his will, no man can carry on forever. He has pushed himself beyond the limits of endurance too many times. Even his health returns. If his health returns, the fact remains, he will never again be the warrior he once was. Right now, he has given his all for the Legion land and the last moment. And what of his nurse? Yosetsu is fading that. Well, she certainly has meaningful. This is no pretense. Huh? Look, I'm sorry, but you were all fooled by Asahi. I mean, I trust what's going on with Yosetsu is right, but Asahi had you all fooled, so maybe out of all of us, I would think you're the hardest to convince. So, what makes you so sure? I have been spying on Yosetsu from the shadows, waiting for the misstep to betray her charade for what it was. But our mask has never slipped, not once. She has remained in character from the first. One evening I watched her as she sat in her chambers on garden. She had taken dishes from the cupboard and was pretending to prepare dinner right there on the tatami. A child. Even the wariest shinobi can't go to such things. I cannot but conclude that her mind is truly broken. Or possibly mended. I mean, she was kind of broken before, so maybe mended? Well, that's good enough for me, and everyone else I guess. Aye, the matter is settled. Yotsuyu will come soon, and begin a new life here in Doma. Before that can happen, however, we will need to present her to the ambassador one last time, to prove that her memory is truly gone. But I would not risk parading her in front of our returning constables. The presence of the exchange would only stir up mutinous thoughts. Understandably, she is as good as fastened with chains around their necks. Aye, which is why I meant to conclude this business with Suyu. First, out of the sight of my country, will you help me? We are at your service. There is no higher purpose than the pursuit of peace. My thanks. Galleons are on their way, and we must prepare to welcome the ambassador. We will meet you at the docks of Suyu. Where is that? Oh, for the love of Pete. Someone under that. Sorry. What are you doing? What are you doing? Alright. Yellow J. So for some reason, on the actual sort of scripting, yeah, I'm being chased by a choco. Yeah. Oh, the feather chocobos, it looks different. Half an hour. Shall we wait here then? Lucky end should not be long. Politics, politics, politics. My friends, have you seen Suyu? She's nowhere to be found. What? What? But the Guardians would be landing in a matter of moments. If she's fled, could it mean her memories have returned? I know not. Yuri is scouring the streets as we speak, but it is possible Suyu has left the Enclave altogether. Persimmon from the mine. Captain, a word. Did you perchance carry a fair-skinned woman across the river? Fair-skinned woman, my lord? I do not rightly know. Yes, my lord. Now that you mention it, there was a lady among the passengers whom I do not recall having seen before. God damn, she was hot. I mean, her face was hidden by the rim of her hat, but I remember taking her hand to help her onto the boat. White as a fallen snow. Was she the woman was she someone important, my lord? Have I done something wrong? Wrong? No, I was merely hoping to catch a guest before she departed. Be at ease, Captain. Oh, bugger! It seems Suyu has crossed the river. Kami help me. No good can come of this. You never know, maybe there'll be someone nice there on the other side. Someone might be helpful. Well, yeah. I'll just poke these first. I don't want it. Wow. Okay. I have a headband. Where is this forever as well, so I'm so happy. I can assume all of these are good. These are unique. Logia. Alright, yeah, what's up? Tenacious. Smells me. Determination. So, Bancho. It seems Suyu has gone unrecognized as well, but it can't be helped me if someone catches a clear view of her face. I must find her before that happens. The responsibility for her disappearance, for all of this, lies with me. But I would ask you aid nonetheless. We are at your service, Lord. Now as before. Let us make the crossing and begin our search. You go on ahead. Someone should let you really know what have we blend. I'll join you on the other side. You'll be after a person, and bloody hell, calm down. But no way knowing where Zui was heading, so we have best divide our forces. I will take Kosakari and surroundings. Oh no. If you would take through the road to Castrum Luminis? What? Please he forgive me. But could I ask you to interrogate the residents of Yukazara Manor? One of the Namazu may well have seen our quarry. If everyone is in agreement, let us board the skiff and move the Kami's and hope the Kami smile upon our efforts. Meanwhile, the skiff captain's going to be sat there thinking, what can I have done wrong? It's fine. It was no, don't worry about it. Don't worry. No, it's fine. Have a new bow. No, I don't. Have a new bow. Dum. Hey, look. Turning. Your son. Welcome to Yuzuka Manor. Yes. If there is anything you care to know, you need only a pale-skinned woman. I have seen no such traveler. I am sorry to say, most sorry. Skinned Namazu, on the other hand, we have in abundance. Okay. Yoko? Unusually pale skin, yes, I saw this woman on the way back from my fishing trip. Oh, was that one? Wow. She had just crossed the shallows east of here and was headed in a northeasterly direction. For the most part, her steps did not seem certain. If you hurry, you might still catch her. Shit. Go, 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 go! Go, Chocobo, go! Go, 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 go! Go, Chocobo, go, Chocobo, go! Go, Choco, go, Choco, go! Go, Choco, go, Choco, go! Hey! Hey! Ah, fuck it. Where is she? I'm looking for a bloody child. Well, I suppose technically she's a child. It's also a really weird thing, but it's rather common for people who have been dealing with like prolonged trauma to repress a lot of it when they're out of it. Search for signs of Yotsu. See no sign of Yotsu in the north, perhaps she's somewhere farther up in the northeast. Yotsu! Yotsu! Sorry. To you! To you! To you, please. Yeah, that's very nice. To you! To you! You're not in trouble yet. To you! To you! You're not in trouble yet. I might go on another hour. This Stoof-to-doo. Ooh, look, there's a thing up there. Someone doesn't like it. No. Actually, the only time I've ever heard "Weight of the World" was from playing the game it's from. And copyright struck. I think that's what it's talking about again. You hear it like 5 times, so some people be like, oh, it's such a cool song, and I'm like, oh god. But the cool thing in the actual game though is in Nier Automata is they sing it in English and Japanese. So the first time you go through it, it's in English, or I suppose it's kind of Japanese. The next time it's in Japanese, and then it keeps looping it. Damn it, Suryo, where have you gotten? You wanted a persimmon, didn't you? I knew I should have picked the persimmon. Wait, hang on, do I have persimmon in my food? Oh, sorry. I don't. Oh dear. So, oh no, I have. I've got persimmon leaf sushi. On the ground, a short distance to the north, you spy a familiar looking wide-brimmed hat. Oh dear. No, she should have kept that. Shit! Cursory glance is all that required to confirm your suspicions. It is the same hat Yotsu was wearing when you found her in Sakazuki. Uh-oh. Which means 3, 2, 1. Dynamite! PT, before you ask, our search for Kusakari and its surroundings has yielded exactly none. Save this chance reunion with you, I suppose. She's in the mine. Mistress Alize has gone to assist her brother at the castrum. It was she who informed me of the situation, and I joined Bloodkin here shortly thereafter. So you know where she is as well, don't you? How did you fare at Yuzuka Manor? Any sign of our missing guest? She's that way! She's that way! What? The mine? I can't be if the villagers recognise her. It will not end well. We must hurry. Yukuri and I will check the paddies. The village square is yours. Why do I have to do... Fine. Uh-oh. Oh man, that looks like a really cool headband as well. Uh-oh. You... Suyu!
Greetings. Might I have one of your... Wait! Please!
Suyu!
I only wanted a persimmon.
Suyu! Suyu! Suyu!
Kami, save us! Her spirit has returned!
Suyu!
She's back from the dead to seek her revenge!
What a small village! I mean, I get it. You would be terrified if you saw the, you know, life of another like that, wouldn't you? They're all angry. They're all angry. Ah, shit. Well. Better do those. Better doing it like this as well.
She couldn't have survived.
What?
What did I... What did I do?
As if you don't know!
See, now she's
Good people of
pain,
Namai,
she didn't
be at
before.
ease, I pray you. You have naught to fear.
What?
My lord, forgive me, but what is that monster doing here? They told us she was dead.
And she is. Brain dead.
I too was surprised to learn of her survival.
This could be the riskiest thing he does.
More even than you, I would hazard. 'Twas I who cut her down, I who left her to her fate. But it would seem the Kami had other plans. By some miracle, both she and Gosetsu were spared when the keep collapsed, though Yotsugu's preservation came at the cost of her memory.
You're saying she's forgotten? Forgotten everything she's done?
Lies! Lies, my lord! She would say anything to escape punishment!
What does it matter? We have not forgotten her crimes, and we demand justice! I beg of you, Lord Hien, draw your blade and rid us of this canker!
I really need to look up some of these
What I
guys.
saw then, it's all true. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
What?
You're sorry. And what? We're supposed to forgive you.
Here, there's no need to cry. Can't you see how scared she is? How can you be scared of her? She's not the same.
Doesn't use the compassion
until such time as her memories return, this woman shall be known as Tsuyu and treated as a citizen of Doma.
And when she does get her memory back, we'll kill her.
I will, however, see that she is watched at all times. Rest assured that there will be no more unannounced visits to the village. As your lord, I ask that you leave her fate in my hands and suffer her to live, for now.
Well, that she's not forced into what she did before. Should be fine.
All right. I'll keep my peace.
I mean, yeah, because she would have just throttled that child so that she could have gone free otherwise.
As long as you're happy, that's all that matters.
You forgive someone who's done that and then forgotten everything? Can you? I think it's harder than you think. Well, I know that. Even should someone ask for forgiveness, which isn't the point of forgiveness. It's hard to let go. That would have been better avoided, but at least it did not end in bloodshed, and judging by Tsuyu's reaction, she remained oblivious to the events of her former life. This was no escape attempt. Nay, it seemed it was an offhand request of Gosetsu's which brought her to mind. She came in search of a person. They say fruit is good for her health. I do hope Gosetsu finds the taste of his liking. Well, we have certainly taken a long way around, but let us continue on to Gashram Lumens and our meeting with the ambassador. Alphino and Alcé should still be there, conducting their search. They try to keep the enclave to keep them relatively safe. I say that from a relative perspective. Jesus, bless it now. Bugger. Oh, there. Oh, jeez, I didn't realise that was such a big drop. Should only take half an hour to actually beat her. Beat the next bit. I do it by accident most of the time. I'm not insensitive, I'm just stupid. It seems our Imperial guests have already arrived. It is time to meet with the ambassador. This is when it starts getting a bit hairy. What's in the crates? Let me in mind. No, I want to know what's in the crates. What have they brought them for? Weapons? You ain't got prisoners in there, have you?
What a pleasure it is to see you once more, Lord Hien. Not to mention my dear sister.
A pleasure to see you too, Ambassador. Forgive us our late arrival. You have our people aboard the airship?
Exactly as agreed. We would leave you in no doubt as to the purity of our intentions. I dare say it was the self-same spirit of cooperation which prompted you to bring Yotsuyu here today.
Indeed. Before excluding her from the exchange, I thought it only fair that you see her condition for yourself. Physically, she is in fine health, but her mind is unchanged.
I think it's also her wanting to reject her past, but I am not a psych, so...
So I see. But all need not necessarily be lost. In anticipation of this tragic turn of events, I took the liberty of inviting some special guests.
It's the first person that raped her, and the person who encouraged it. What, you think I'm joking, don't you? Fucking traumatizes it. Yeah, they all see it.
Ah, Yotsuyu. You look well.
Of course, the Warrior of Light notices who one of them is. Tama.
Of all the people.
It's just causing more fucking trauma to her. She doesn't want to remember.
Wrong, dear sister? These are our beloved parents. Does not the sight of them bring back sweet childhood memories?
Gosetsu. I have to take this to Gosetsu.
She made her decision.
It would seem my little surprise was not sufficient. You needn't glare at me so, Lord Hien. I merely did what any loving son would do for his family. Lest you doubt, I am content to leave the acting viceroy in your care. Pray, treat her as you would any daughter of Doma.
In other words, better than how you treat people. Or anyone for that fucking matter.
Do not grow too fond of this place, dear sister. You will come back to us ere long.
I really wish I was the one who'd handed him. I really do. I'm running out of time, so...
We continue with the exchange as planned, then.
Very good. The structure across the river should serve our needs. We shall await you there with the conscripts. If you would bring your captives.
Certainly.
Agreed. Until then, Ambassador.
What time it was a farming farm. The weird thing that she always knew him as a tormentor. Checking football score. You better than to trust Asahi. That was a dirty trick. The worst. Still unpleasant as it was, we have at least put the matter of Tsuyu's future to rest. I have sent her back to the enclave of Yugiri to give Gosetsu his precious person. Come. Let us follow them. Interesting. You have that look, Alphino. What is it? Oh, nothing of consequence, most likely. We can discuss it upon our return. What was... Hen? We should pay a visit to Gosetsu and reassure him about Tsuyu's fate. He will want to know that the Empire has finally relinquished its claim on her. Yeah, sure. We'll believe that.
Gosetsu, are you awake?
No.
My lord, come in, come in.
No. Come on.
When Tsuyu returned, her eyes were red from weeping. She spoke not a word, simply sat and peeled some fruit she'd brought for me.
Did you enjoy it? No, I mean, was it a nice persimmon?
She then claimed weariness and retired to her chamber. Tell me, what happened to upset her so?
She saw her...
The ambassador arranged a surprise reunion with her foster parents. A misguided attempt to restore Yotsuyu to her senses. It was plain their presence caused her great distress, but she seemed otherwise unaffected.
Yotsuyu was mistreated as a child, was she not? It was a cruel trick to use her tormentors like that, knowing the pain it could cause.
Thought the trauma would bring her to her senses.
I like this Asahi less and less.
Just seen Cultaholic has put a message out about Omos's art. He puts stuff on Instagram.
Be that
all
as
the
it may,
time.
he has agreed to allow Yotsuyu to remain with us in Doma. Our primary concern now is to hand over the prisoners without incident and bring our people safely home.
Yes.
There was one other detail at the meeting which caught my attention.
What?
I assume you all noticed the rather suspect crates within the castrum?
Yep.
The Imperials were quick to retrieve them afterwards, but I wonder...
Out with it, brother. You fear they might contain bombs or war machines?
Worse.
If the ambassador wanted me dead, he has had ample opportunity. No, assassination is not his intent, but we should be on our guard for other acts of treachery.
Yeah. Almost has admitted
My
to being
lord! Forgive me, but the Lady Yotsuyu, she's gone.
Massive fan of anime, apparently. Does artwork of Naruto, but somebody had pointed that out. I think it was on Twitter, showing his Instagram, and he said, yeah, I'm a fan of these as well. There's Naruto, Demon Slayer, and I think there was something else he said as well.
I beg your pardons, my lords. I was certain she'd fallen asleep.
No, the responsibility is mine. 'Twas I who gave her a room instead of a cell. She may simply have wandered outside. We will organize search parties.
Yeah, sure.
Might I call upon your assistance?
Yes. Oh man. Hang on. What? That's like samurai armor. Why have we got samurai armor when I'm an archer? But again, they did have bowmen, and there probably was similar armor. Shogun would be most likely part of the armor. She ran away, and now, No, look, Kitsuyu's back. Couldn't have happened to better people.
Help! Help me!
I will. Just leave the memories alone, you sick freaks. Not like I'll just get it to the end of this chapter.
If only I had remembered.
So she wanted to continue this facade. Did you know she had that? Wow.
He should hate me. But I will not suffer his kindness. Not after what I did to him.
Who's there?
Oh, it's you. What are you doing out here in the dark?
This is the Enclave, is it? When the soldiers dragged us back to Doma, you were the last person I expected to see.
You're the bane of our existence, Yotsuyu. A font of misery. You couldn't even do us the simple courtesy of dying, could you? Oh, no. You had to live and taint us with the shame of your failure. We had a perfect life in the capital, and now they're making us wallow in this muddy ruin like common swine. I don't deserve this.
Now, dear, that'll do. There seems little point in berating the girl when she scarcely remembers her own name. Our time would be better spent contemplating how we're to survive this unhappy predicament. You've kept your looks, at least. I suspect you'd fetch a handsome price with the right buyer. Maybe enough to get us to Kugani and start a new business.
Ah, my beloved parents. No sooner do I wake from gentle slumber than the world returns in all its cruelty. Yes. Very well. If I cannot escape my nature, then I shall embrace it. To the very depths I have sunk, my soul steeped in spite and rotten to the core. The self-righteous hide behind justice, but I need no such mask. Father, was it not you who made me into this monster? Who taught me the truth of this miserable world? For years I knew naught but the taste of pain and humiliation. But the time has come to savor my vengeance against Doma. Against all my enemies. And it begins with you!
Yotsuyo!
Yay! Wait, was I supposed to be scared of that? Yay! There, I've been saying that constantly during these streams, so I remember this bit.
Well done, dear sister. Did I not say you would come back to us?
She didn't. In fact, killing them was her facing the thing she didn't want.
Dearest, what a surprise.
You thought she was a manipulator.
You always were a cold-blooded little worm. I doubt you thought twice about sending our parents to their deaths.
Not at all.
Your dagger yet drips with their blood, and you presume to judge me. To be frank, I didn't think you had the strength to slay them so cleanly. A single thrust each. I'm impressed. But surely you can't be satisfied with murdering a pair of doddering elders. You yearn for a deeper vengeance, and the power to see it through.
How uncomfortable. Pick someone who will watch his parents murdered and think to himself, oh wow, one stab each. Nice. What? They loved you?
Please. I don't want to die.
Don't worry, I will not bury the body.
Any sign of her?
No, but it seems that she had got her memories back, but refused to accept her, sins?
What happened here?
Yotsuyu got her memories back when she saw her, foster parents. She couldn't
I knew
bear the
what
guilt.
would happen if she recovered. And still, I did nothing. You say she left with her brother? Whatever he wants with her, he was willing to pay for it with his parents' lives.
Oh, he'd give his parents away for a bloody promotion, so this is nothing.
But this is neither the time nor the place. We must gather the others.
Right. Well, I might as well deal with Yotsuyu. Now. We have recovered the Nero's remains and will hold information long. Whether they never again set foot in Dover. I broke the news to Gossetsu myself, who was quiet. I think it best that he be allowed some time alone with thoughts. Alright, let's go see someone. So, my friends, that which we feared has come to pass. Yotsuyu has regained her memory and returned to the Imperial fold. It is, by any measure, a cruel twist, not least of all Gossetsu, but one which does not invalidate our agreement. According to the terms of the contract, we were bound to surrender Yotsuyu into Galleon's hands should her condition improve prior to the hour of the exchange. By that reckoning, all is not as it should be, then as it must be. This I can accept. But what I cannot accept are the unconscionable lengths to which the Asahi went to achieve this outcome. Given his recent conduct and his apparent admiration for Zenos, it is plain he cannot be trusted, and I think it unlikely our negotiations will end peacefully. In the event of hostilities, the safety of the conscript must be our first concern. As such, I would have an escape route in place before the meeting begins. A wise precaution. If the main structure of the Castrum Fluminis is to be the stage for the exchange, then I believe a thorough inspection is in order. The citadel has stood empty ever since the Imperial withdrawal. While we took steps to ensure it could not be defended by an occupying force, it is entirely possible that the ambassador has arranged things there to his advantage. I will slip inside and make certain we have an unobstructed exit. Pray allow me to join you. I have some experience with Imperial facilities, and should matters take a turn for the worst, I would hope to be of at least some use. Very good. That should be enough to guarantee us a way out of the castrum. Beyond that, however, we will need a ship to ferry the conscript back to the Enclave. Even with every skiff we have, it will take several trips to evacuate everyone. A Confederate Sekibune, on the other hand, would require only a single run, and leave us far less vulnerable on the water. Assuming, of course, Ratio can be convinced to part with one. Might I take the lead on this? I have had dealings with Ratio and his pirates before, and I won't be alone with my PT. I suppose not. You can count on me! Much appreciated. I quite fancy parlaying with pirates again. It's such a shame Lisa won't be here to reprise her role. Should be fine. I am certain you would make a persuasive pair, but I think I will accompany you to these negotiations all the same. My lord, the ruler of Doma should not be consulting with common brigands. Come now, you. They stood with us against the Empire. If we would ask their aid once more, we must treat them as equals. My presence shall serve to demonstrate our sincerity. Indeed, ma'am. Pray forgive my presumptions. By your leave, master, Alphino and I shall be about our task. And we shall be on our way to Ankara. Time is short. Ratio may take some convincing. Ankara. Good job, we can teleport. Take ages to block otherwise. No, I'm not flying anywhere either. To be fair, I'm going to make it a little bit faster. It feels quicker. Oh, just. Oh no. You're the hardest one to use. It says. Ah! Ah, there we go. Russia. Break that bastard up. Now there's a phase I didn't expect to see. What brings a noble lord of Domine to the company of build-rats such as we? If you come to offer Doma chains in place of Galleon ones, then I'm afraid you have a wasted trip. Ah, ha, 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 ha! What fine subjects you would make. With your fleet at our disposal, our restoration efforts would be hastened tenfold. But let us speak seriously. I stand before you not to demand your fealty, but to request your aid once more. We expect an ambush that will be sooner around the corner. Oh dear, oh dear. And mayhap you are confused. Doma's liberation was but a means to an end. We aided you only to save ourselves. Now we have no such incentive. We have sworn no oath to you, and will not come running like hounds at their master's whistle. And I would not presume to treat you thus. I come to petition your cooperation as an ally of equal standing. Equal standing, you say? Seems a bit lopsided to me. Where's the profit for us in all this? Profits? Did you always think of such short-sighted terms? Have you ever heard of doing the right thing? Oh my God! I'll say, for God's sake, you know they're pirates! Have you ever heard of pirates, little miss? You'll find we're simple souls. You pay our tithe and you sail in peace. Deny us our due and we'll take it by force. We'll put you out the water if we see you drowning. Pull you out the water if we see you drowning. We are not in the business of doing something for nothing. Calm yourself, Mistress Allison. We did not come here to moralize. We came here to talk. There is more to be said. According to records of recovered after the liberation, relatives of your Doman-born brethren were among those conscripted into the Imperial Army. And as you may be aware, we recently negotiated the return of said conscripts. Many, alas, will arrive to find no families waiting for them, no homes to grant them shelter. I would ask that you offer them a place in the Confederacy. You would not be rescuing strangers, but welcoming brothers and sisters into your ranks. And has not the Confederacy been recruits? That's kind of clever. You seem well informed about our affairs, Lord Yet. The losses we suffered at the Galleon's hand are no secret, but since we're familiar with the inner workings of the Empire... What do you want? We want a big ship. Very well, the Confederacy agrees to your request. You will have your ship. But before that, you must do something for me. The vessel I have in mind was damaged during your battle with the Empire. Though we have mended her, she had yet to be declared seaworthy. She's sound enough down below, but when you load her up with conscripts and the waterline rises, those upper planks had best be free of cracks. Assuming you want your people to stay dry, you will do me the favour of swimming around the hold to check for weaknesses. That is if dormant lords are not averse to getting their robes wet. Not this dormant lord. If we each inspect a third of the ship, it shall be done in trice. That is the spirit. The ship is moored to the quick, escape fear. Our apprentice shipwright will be on deck to hear your report. For a lad named Ihanashi. And I thought I had a knack for piloting of pirates. For the record, my previous attempt was unmitigated success, and yes, I should have quit while I was ahead. I mean, it wasn't really an unmitigated success. Lise was the person who helped with it. You just came up with an idea. Well, I thought the room was exaggerated, but young Rod lives up to his reputation. Yes, answer it. Right, let's go find this ship. Gee. Oh, okay. I know what I'm doing. No, I don't. Hello, monster. Bye, monster. Well, I'm healing kind of quickly. Yep. Why is it one side and then the other? Well, that's silly. No signs of damage. Right. Underneath. Hey, gads, it is. It's underneath, isn't it? Nope, there it is. Suspect hull plank. On closer inspections, there is a small crack in one of the planks. Right. Close to the energy. Someone's cracked it. Yep. Bloody busy week. Done it. I'm the shipwright, apprentice shipwright. Did you find anything that might need attention? Section I inspected seems solid enough. There's a crack round of a corner. Oh, on the port side near the bow, you say? Alright, I'll have a look and see what I can do. But my apologies, I seem to have lagged behind. I could float in that gentle sea all day. Otherwise, I am happy to report no visible cracking or holes in my section of the hull. You're Lord Hien. The captain sent you to inspect the hull? Can't be have mercy. Forgive us this discourtesy, my lord. Not at all. It is quite all right. In fact, I rather enjoyed it. I take it you are from Doma? Yes, my lord. The Imperials took my father away after the uprising, and I had nowhere else to turn. The Confederacy became my family. But when someone told me they're releasing the conscripts now, maybe my father will be among them. Not that I forgot that. There's no leaving once you've joined. Ah, how fares our lady? Is she seaworthy? Captain, we found a small crack at the port side, but I'll have it fixed before you know it. I see you have met the boy. Can I tell you a story? He babbles when he is nervous. Should his father be among the conscripts as he hopes, I mean to give him the choice to leave this life. If he chooses. I expect you to see they are provided for. I've heard that those who joined the Confederacy forswore all ties with kin and home. Is that no sort of pull aside? If I allow it, I see in him the lad I was 25 years ago. You say the words, you mean them. The yearning for home still lingers. Right. My family is long dead, and I know this life is my last. But he has scarce dipped his toes with us. There is a life for him in Doma. He should have the chance to live it. Well said. The Empire's conquest has uprooted many and more. Be it in Yangsha, or out in the Ruby Sea, we have a duty to ensure that Hanashi and others like him are free to dwell where they desire. And the matter is settled. All their preparations cast off. Well, my friends, it seems we have our ship. Let us return to the Enclave. Hooray, I think. Oh wow, it's far past. Yeah, man. Yeah, I don't know why they don't allow you to just jump there with the MSQ thingy, but they don't. Got work in the morning, so I can't really stretch too far. Furthest I normally go is till about 9:30 during the week, so that's where I'll stop. And I know what's coming up. So, I'll be making my way back to Kilgarny. It seems Hugary and Alphino completed their task before us. They have been waiting. We scouted the structure and determined the swiftest path to safety. In the event of hostilities, we will lead the conscripts outside with all possible haste. From there, the Confederacy has pledged a ship to ferry us across the One River. Now we have but to attend the exchange and brave to the calming these precautions were unnecessary. What do we get? Cost. 83, 83, 83, 83. Don't mind. So now I am going back to Kilgarny. Because I'm ending today. Should be back tomorrow. Hopefully 7:30. I have no idea when it's actually going to be, so I'll just do as I usually do and put a message on Twitter to say that I'm half an hour away from starting, and then start about half an hour later. I mean, you can see local time, so that helps. Aside from that, I'll just do what I usually do in a quick explanation. I upload these streams onto YouTube usually the day after in the morning, or as close to the morning as I can get. But I've got work beforehand, so it's usually about 10, 11 when I'm able to sort of get it out. So yeah, it's on YouTube at Part-Time Gaming. As I'm a coward, I've put it on the sort of not for kids thing. I occasionally swear as well, so that's part of it. Also, there's blood in this game. I know kids are usually fine with that, but yeah, it's on Part-Time Gaming, and this will be where I end it. Thank you very much for watching, for however long you have. Any time is always, I'm always grateful for. And I'll sign off now, as I often do. Reminding everyone that all time is precious and appreciated. Take care.